Hey everyone, I'm back. This is a YouTube video. These will be baseball picks for Monday. I have a few players that I like for certain things, and I'll point that out. I don't have the lines out because this is the day before. I will put some lines in the pinned comment. I'll make a pinned comment, and I'll put plays that I see that I feel like are good value. I definitely think these guys that I pick are going to get a hit. But there could be opportunities for like home runs or runs or RBIs. And I wanted to just take a look at that data on Outlier and take a look at the lines and where the payouts are. And I'll put that in the pinned comment. And also sometimes I give money lines. I don't want to pick a money line right now. I want these teams to get settled in from the All-Star break. I know they played 3 games. They played basically one series. Now they're moving over to a new series, and then maybe I'll get into some more money lines. I did take a look at some, and I'll be honest. I'll just be really quiet. I was going to take the Tigers over the Guardians money line. It's at almost even money. Because it's Skubal versus Carrasco, and Carrasco is not very good anymore. So that's who I was going to take if you want to take a look at that. But I have some batters. So let's jump right into it. First batter I want to talk about is Randy Arozarena of the Rays. Over the past 3 games, so this is from the All-Star break. I want to talk about who's coming hot out of the All-Star break, and Randy Arozarena is one of those guys. He's hitting .462 with 3 home runs and a total base average, so if you take his total bases, of 5.7 in each game over the last 3 games. This is all against the Yankees. He's facing Carlos Rodon, who is a left-handed pitcher, and Arozarena is a right-handed batter. So we have the lefty to righty matchup that we always like. And this season against right-handed batters, Rodon's giving up a .253 average. I know that doesn't sound amazing, but we do have some history here. Randy Arozarena is 3 for 7 against him with 1 home run, 1 double, and that's a .429 average. So he's coming out of this All-Star break just on fire, and he's got a guy who he's hit a home run against in 7 at bats. So I think there's a good opportunity here. Take a look at his home run line if you want to just take a shot at that, put some money on it. And then obviously total bases, he's just on fire right now. So if you guys could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You can just say hello to me and I will say hello back. And that just helps get this video out there. It's a little bit of extra time for you, and it helps me out a ton more. And I just really appreciate anyone who does that. And there are a ton of you who do that consistently, and I really appreciate that. So this second pick is going to be Jarren Duran of the Red Sox. I always see his name. I want to think Jalen Duran of Detroit Pistons, but of the Boston Red Sox. He's hitting .571 with 1 home run and a 4.5 total base average. This is over the first 2 games. I'm filming this during the Red Sox and the Dodgers game, but during that game, in 6 innings, I started filming, right after that. He's already hit 1 home run, so you can add on a second home run in these last 3 days since coming out of the All-Star break for him. He's facing right-handed pitcher German Marquez, who's had 1 start this season. He went 4 innings. He gave up 3 earned runs and 5 hits. So not the best of starts for Marquez. He gave up 1 hit to 6 left-handed batter at bats, which is a small sample size, but Duran is a left-handed batter. He will be in Colorado, which is very home run friendly. High altitude, the park's home run friendly. He's hitting .300 against right-handed pitchers, and 10 out of his 12 home runs have come off of right-handed pitching. So 2 home runs in the past 3 days to come out of this All-Star break. I wouldn't mind putting money on a home run for him as well in this matchup and the way he's hitting the ball. and definitely total bases you take a look at as well. And before I get into this last one, I want to shout out my partners. If you want to try one of these apps out, if you've just been using Prizepicks for forever and you want to try a new app out, which I think is a good idea, just get that deposit match for that free money, and then you can dip out if you want to. But free money is free money. But it's Underdog, ChalkBoard, Sleeper, and ParlayPlay. These are 4 different apps. All have their advantages. Promo code is FinalRound11 for that $100 match. Then there's links in the description. I'll take you straight there with the promo code. And now that all these apps are starting to get into alt lines, it was kind of a ChalkBoard it was a Sleeper came out with more picks, and then ChalkBoard allowed the alt lines, and then everyone had to adjust. It's getting a lot more easier to build up parlays on these apps, because before you were just stuck with plays that were around like minus 125 to plus 115, and you just had to pick those. But now you can make some safer plays. So definitely check those out. And this third guy, not looking for a home run from him, but he's been just getting a lot of hits. So he's definitely someone you could put in for a hit parlay. It's Jose Iglesias of the Mets. He's hitting 455 with 2 total base average since coming out of the All-Star break. I know that 2 total bases. He's just getting multiple hit games. And going into the break, he was hot. So he had a 3-for-4 game, and then a 2-for-4 game, and then a 4-for-4 game going into the All-Star break. And now he's come out, and he's still hitting very well. I checked the Mets lineup, and he bats near the end of the lineup in the bottom 3. So you could get him for possibly a run, because it's going to flip over. The lineup's going to flip over, and then you're going to have the better hitters at the top. And he's getting on base, so you definitely could look at something like a run, or potentially like a 2-hit game could be good. But I'll take a look at those lines and look at where the payouts are at. Now let's talk about his matchup. He's going up against right-handed pitcher Yonny Chirinos, who gives up a 291 average to right-handed batters, which Jose Iglesias is. So this is a righty on righty. And I forgot to mention with Duran, that's a lefty on righty. So Arozarena and Duran have the lefty-righty matchup. Iglesias is a righty on righty, which Chirinos is still giving up a good average to right-handed batters. And Iglesias is hitting 354 against right-handed pitching. So he's definitely just like a hits machine. And just a side note with Chirinos, against left-handed batters, he's giving up a 353 average. So he could be letting a lot more guys on base. So potential here for RBIs. I know like Lindor is a switch hitter and will be on the left side. So things to take a look at there. And Yonny Chirinos has 5 starts this season. He's given up 8 hits, 3 hits, 9, 6, and then 8 hits. He's giving up a lot of hits in his starts. So definitely look for the Mets just in general. You could stack a bunch of hits. But I like Jose Iglesias in particular, just the way he's been playing for these hits. But don't count out some of these other Mets. So if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. There's conversation going on about every kind of sport, but there's not many sports to talk about right now. I know people are still doing like summer league type bets, but we're going to get into some Olympic type stuff. We'll see how those look, those props look and everything. So that Discord is free. You can jump on in there and just talk about sports, talk about your bets and what other people are playing. So love to see you in there. And then as far as a recap goes, I don't remember the last baseball video I did. It was a while ago because I just did a lot more WNBA. But we have a big stretch here where we're going to be doing a lot more MLB. We'll hopefully get on a hot streak here. So God bless you all. I hope you do well for Monday. My name is Jordan. It's the final round. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.